Hey friends, welcome back to another adventure. I'm Dustin with Dusty Outdoors. This week's adventure brings us up north. The beautiful fall colors are in full here, and in this video I drive through a campground and check it out for later adventures. We're currently still on our way up north. We're gonna go check out something I found on Google Maps that I didn't even know existed in the state, so stay tuned for that. And there's another site up in this general Wausau, Wisconsin area that I heard about. I'm gonna go check out because it sounds and looks like it's pretty darn cool. So join me, let's go have an adventure. This was a campground I was going past. This isn't where we're staying tonight. Unfortunately, when we get to where we're going to be staying, it's going to be dark. But we were going past here, and I've been wanting to check this place out. It's a county campground. It's all off-grid stuff. And wow, what a beautiful place. Now I've been through here, I know what to expect. And we will be back here, but not on this trip. We're heading further north, and we're going to get into some fun stuff. I'll have to look up to see if this is open during the winter. This would be a really fun place to come in the winter, I think, for sure. But onward and upward, technically, we're heading north, so look at this. We're right at the end of the driveway, and right in front of us there, you can see the big fence. That is a wildlife refuge, to my understanding. So, that's pretty cool. We made it to camp. It is dark out, as you could see when I was just coming in. We made it to a county campground called Eau Pleine campground, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it's called. We'll wake up early and we'll head on out. I got some places I want to visit in the Wausau area. As far as tonight, I'm just going to get settled in here and go to bed, and we'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. It's fairly early here at Eau Pleine campground in Marathon County, Wisconsin. Super pretty campground. So I came in when it was dark, so I couldn't really see the foliage and stuff like that. But man, just beautiful fall colors here. We got a haze, a fog in the air, which just adds to it. I did read online there's some fishing spots, so we'll definitely have to come back here someday, but this was just an overnight for me because I got some other things I want to look at today. I'm gonna get the camper popped down and we'll hit the road. All right, there we have it, friends. It says, welcome to the 45th North, 90 West geographical marker. Follow the path to the exact center of the Northwest Hemisphere where the 45th parallel of the latitude intersects the 90th meridian of the longitude. Just sitting right out here in the middle of this cornfield, outside of Wausau, basically. I think there's like a little quarter-mile walk or so down this path. We're gonna go down and look. Actually, it's a little breezy, and I think I might actually go get a light jacket or something. It's that time of year where if it's not breezy, it's hot, but the breeze is just putting a little bit of a chill in the air. Another couple hours, probably be fine without a jacket. All right, let's start our walk down here. Guessing there's at least one other person or a couple here, based off the vehicle that's parked there next to me. All right, I'll read this to you here quick. It says, latitude is the angular distance on Earth measured north or south of the equator, 0% latitude, in degrees, minutes, and seconds. The equator is considered the longest latitude line on Earth, measuring 24,901.55 miles. We are standing at the north 45th parallel of latitude, which is halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Longitude. Longitude is the angular distance on Earth measured east or west of the meridian at Greenwich in England. 0% longitude in degrees, minutes, and seconds. Longitude lines run from the North Pole and South Pole. You are standing at the west 90th of longitude, which is a quarter of the way around the world from Greenwich, England. This point is the exact center of the Northwest Hemisphere. Okay, yeah. 45th North, 90th West. We're going to stand right in the middle of it. There we go, friends. We are in the exact center of the Northwest Hemisphere. That's pretty cool. Right here in a cornfield in the middle of Wisconsin. So there's kind of an overview. The sun is not great right now, and I do apologize for that. So there's 4 points like this. That's the center of the southeast hemisphere. That's the center of the northeast hemisphere. That's the center of the southwest hemisphere. That's the center of the northwest hemisphere, which is where we're at. And the locations are, where we're at, United States of America, the 45th South, 90 West is in the Pacific Ocean. The 45th North, 90 East is in China. And the 45th South, 90 East is in the Indian Ocean, right there. So this is only one of 2 of these locations in the world that you can walk to, drive and walk to, and stand on. The other 2 are in the oceans. All right, on to our next spot for the day, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So we've made it to what's called the Dells of the Eau Pleine. And it should just be a bunch of series of rock falls and stuff like that on the Eau Pleine River. And we're hiking down to it now. It's very busy here though, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but everyone's excited to see it. So let's check it out. Alright friends, so there it comes down. We're gonna go across over to there. Well, let's see if we can go up on the bridge and see what the view looks like from the bridge. This kind of terrain reminds me big time of like the North Shore of the UP type of stuff, but we're far from there. All right, so we can go that way or we can go that way. Let's go that way. A little less densely populated it seems, and the river's still gorgeous over this way. So this place was suggested to me by Lauren's mother. We call her Grandma Helen because she was here with her sister recently and asked if I'd ever heard of it. I'd never even heard of the place, so it always surprises me how you can live in a state. Now, I've lived in Wisconsin for 36 years. And there's still places that you've just never heard of. And it's like, how? It's always nice to know there's places out there you haven't experienced yet. This looks like a nice little place to go out and get a view. All right. So that's downriver. So just on the other side of that bridge is where all the rock formations and stuff we were crawling around on. This is the view upriver. It's getting to be about that time of day where I was wishing I didn't have the jacket on, but it's not too bad. All right, so that was just a little bit of the Dells of Eau Pleine. I'm gonna point the rig south, start heading that way, but there may still be one more thing to check out. Well, friends, I was considering making our last stop here at Rib Mountain State Park, but as you can see, it's just insane. It's just crazy. And this is why I try to stay away from state parks this time of year. Wisconsin's absolutely beautiful in the fall. And state parks, not every state park is this bad, but state parks like Rib Mountain just get crazy. So I thought I'd come here, maybe get lucky and it wouldn't be too bad, but at the very least, I'd be able to show you how bad some of these state parks get this time of year. And for good reason. As you can see coming up here, it's just absolutely beautiful. But there just isn't even a parking spot anywhere, not even a single one. I suppose you could park somewhere down here and walk up. And I'm guessing that's what a lot of people are doing. But that's quite a ways. It's Freddie's birthday tomorrow. I'm gonna get home, help Lauren out. I hope you enjoyed this week's adventure. I know I sure did. You don't have to travel too far to get into some beautiful areas, especially in the Midwest, specifically Wisconsin. It's just a beautiful state. As always, to the military men and women, thank you for your service. Thank you for my freedom, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye, friends.